All right, y'all. Let me know what you think about the video. Like, share, subscribe. Cash App $Winston Spivey. Thank you for your time. So this thing with the Epstein files, man, it's picking up a lot of doggone dirt and kicking up a lot of dust. Man, they're going to do a vote. Okay, this is Congress. I don't know what part of Congress is going to do it, but they're going to do a vote pretty soon to try to release those Epstein files. Okay, some type of act that they're going to do. It is predicted not to pass. We're going to see. We got this newly elected Democrat congresswoman out there in Arizona. I think that she's the one that's doggone engineering this issue here. All right. You guys out there in Arizona, y'all know who she is. But yeah, it's apparently, and I saw this on BBC News, some of the other guys I was subscribed to was talking about it. I believe Ticket TV, some other people were once again speaking on it, but actually I read the hardcore article on the web, and I don't know, you kind of get a different perspective from the overseas news sites that you don't really get in America. All right, although it's all really controlled anyway. But man, it's claiming that the lawmakers that discovered 20,000 files between Epstein and President Trump. And this is really what it's all about anyway. This is all about exposing President Trump. Now, I'm not going to take sides here, okay, but we have to call it on both sides and things of that nature. And he's not the only one. That we'll talk about that here in just a second. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Exposing, his interactions with Jeffrey Epstein. This is the disgraced financier that, is supposed to have been a pedophile, died in prison, although I don't believe it was that way. He was probably somewhere on the island chilling, laughing it up, okay, that kind of thing. That's just what I think. But and Epstein had mentioned that I'm the only one that could take Trump down or something to that effect. And there was another email exposed where, yeah, well, you know how dirty Donald gets down or whatever, that one. And then another one says, yeah, you already know Donald Trump knows about what's going on, with whatever's going on, I guess with these doggone oligarchs getting together. But something to the effect where, yeah, he knows. Tell Ghislaine to stop, okay? Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's wife, that she's locked up right now. And she'll probably more than likely end up getting pardoned, really, in the end of the day, okay? Like Diddy will probably be getting pardoned, like he bragged about getting pardoned, that kind of thing, all right? Providing Diddy doesn't keep going cutting up and they don't really hear about it. They really don't want to hear about him, okay? But yeah, that this is a thing where I think with the government being exposed to with the shutdown and things of that nature, okay, and I think that they're on cahoots about a lot of things, whether they're Democratic or Republican. But this goes to show that there's probably some Democrats, I'm not going to say probably, that there is some Democrats that don't like Trump, okay, that a few of those guys got together and they want him out, all right? So this is what this is really all about, okay? They get Trump out or try to, I don't know, to minimize him as much as he can, and not saying that he's totally innocent. He's saying that it's all a hoax and a ploy or whatever to bring him down, okay? But with a lot of the steam that's getting, and dust is being kicked up. You know, I mean, really, how can you really look at this and say no? But it's a thing where I think they want to make it look like that they're taking action. But like I say, I don't think that they're going to let those files out. If they do, you're not going to get the total list. They're not going to report everybody. There are going to be some people that probably end up getting caught up. They're going to do some time. Probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 years they end up being pardoned anyway. Because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If they come out with the files, okay, then you're going to get people that you probably love and respect, okay, on both sides of the house, Democrats, Republicans. There could be people that are not involved in politics that, you know, have a lot of money that you may, you know, admire. They end up getting caught on it. There'll be celebrities on there, okay, that more than likely singers, rappers, okay. There was somebody that told me, all right, that when I was doing Uber years back, before they were talking about Epstien files and all that, about there was a list and that kind of thing, that Chris Rock was on it. And those are allegations. I'm just using that for example. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy's on there or not. Okay. So I think this is why that they claim they want to do it, but hey, truth is, hey, like my man Willie D say, truth don't care who tell it. But yeah, this is something that is being made a big deal out of it. I think once they get this government thing kind of situated, and I believe they're kind of handling the residual type stuff right now. President Trump signed off on it here. Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah, they're gonna do that vote. We're gonna see what happens. But if they do come out with that list, I think some people are going to end up, man, they're going to be held to pay. For some people, I'm not going to be surprised if some people end up missing. We already have a few that's missing all of a sudden now that these doggone, as these files, or just to talk about it, are becoming more and more exposed. I've done some videos about it. If you guys been listening to this channel, if you've been in the know, I think you know who some of those people are. Anyway, let me know what you think, y'all. We have more content coming on this channel. Articles like this are being, really being shadow banned, okay? And all right, stay tuned for the next video, y'all.